Welcome to Take Care guys, this is Saurav here and today I'm back with another video, and today I will be comparing the K5 Note with the Redmi Note 3 in a few aspects. And let me tell you that the K5 Note is the 4 gigs variant and the Redmi Note 3 is the 3 gigs variant, and both of the phones are quite big for my hands, so any kind of handling issues arrive in the video, I'm really very sorry for that from the beginning. So I'm gonna start with the physical overview of both the phones. So just lock them up and just hold them like this. Well, in the case of K5 Note, you get the 3.5mm headphone jack on the top, and in case of the Redmi Note 3, you get the IR blaster, the secondary noise cancellation mic, and the 3.5mm headphone jack. So the IR blaster is an extra inclusion. On the right of the K5 Note, you get the volume rockers and the power button. Well, sorry, just let me hold it like this. Both of the phones have the volume rocker and the power buttons on the right, charging port and the primary mic on the bottom for both the phones, but in different positions. On the left we get the SIM tray. In case of the Redmi Note 3, it's a micro SIM plus a hybrid SIM slot, and in case of the K5 Note, it's a mini SIM plus hybrid SIM slot. So you have to remind it whenever you're buying. So right now in the front we get the 5 megapixel camera on Redmi Note 3 and 8 megapixel camera on the K5 Note, 5.5 inch HD Full HD display and 3 navigation buttons. On the back, both the phones looks quite same, but here is the secondary noise cancellation mic on the K5 Note, the camera here, the flash, the fingerprint sensor, and on the bottom we get the speaker grill. So just unlock both the phones and just coming to the specifications. Well guys, in case of the specifications, I will be using the IDA 64. Both of the phones have some awesome specifications. Well, you can see that it is a hexa-core processor on the on the Redmi Note 3 and an octa-core in the K5 Note. 4 ARM Cortex A53, 8 ARM Cortex A53 in K5 Note, but 2 super powerful A72 cores are there in the Redmi Note 3. Both of them are on 28 nanometer architecture. So the Snapdragon 650 on the Redmi Note 3 is way more powerful than the Helio P10. Right now I'm coming to sensors. Well, in case of the sensors guys, you can see a lot of more sensors in the Redmi Note 3, lot more, but don't get puzzled because all the necessary sensors are there in the K5 Note. So you don't have to worry about sensors, and you can easily buy the K5 Note if you are worried about sensor only. In case of display, both the phones have 1080p display and around 401 ppi, but the graphics is different, the GPU is different. The Redmi Note 3 has Adreno 510 while the K5 Note has the Mali T860, and the refresh rate of both the phones is around 60 Hz. So more or less both the phones have the same display except the GPU, because both of the phones have different chipset. So right now guys, I will be just showing you the free amount of RAM. Well, you can see it's a 3 gigs variant, and I'm just clearing all the background. You get around 1.2 GB free on the very first boot after using few apps on the Redmi Note 3. So that's the extra information. In case of display guys, well, both the phones have 1080p displays, there is no issues, but let me just show you the viewing angles. You can see the viewing angles of the Redmi Note 3 right at the moment. I'm just trying my best to show you that. And here is the Lenovo K5 Note. Well, you can see the viewing angles also. Both of the phones have pretty good viewing angles, I would say, and just try to keep them in the same position almost. You can see how the viewing angles is changing. Well, I don't know what you chose between these two, but I somehow prefer the K5 Note to be a better display in case of viewing angles than the Redmi Note 3. I don't know why, but yes, both of the phones are pretty good. Now coming to the UI guys, well, both of the phones are different UI. Some Lenovo K5 Note has Vibe UI and the MIUI is there in the Redmi Note 3. Well, both of the UI looks different. Now just go to the settings and you get a lot of customization options are in there, and the detailed customization and UI walkthrough is in the notes for the K5 Note. You can see the Android version is 5.1.1 in the Redmi Note 3, and in K5 Note it's Android Marshmallow. So definitely a huge advantage for the K5 Note buyers. You get Marshmallow out of the box, but I have no issues with the Lollipop still now. Just close the update. Guys, just look at the white in both of the phones. The display is white, but the white in the Redmi Note 3 is more whitish than the dull white in the K5 Note. You just see by yourself. I somehow find the white in the Redmi Note 3 is way better than the K5 Note. But I don't know. But I don't know if it is gonna it's gonna affect the overall color reproduction or not. I will be checking that later in front of you all. Now coming to the music, guys. Well, I will be playing same music on both the phones, and then you will decide which one is louder. So just give me a moment. I am just finding a better app. I think I have to use the play music. So guys, just start this music right here. You can hear the music, it's a full volume. Close it, and now I'm opening this one. Just a minute. It's also in full volume for you. So guys, as we all know that K5 Note is a better multimedia device, and it proves that the sound is definitely better in the K5 Note. It's loud and clear than the Redmi Note 3. Now comes the fingerprint sensor, guys. Well, both of the fingerprint sensor are equally fast. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and just do it. Well, the Redmi Note 3 wins here. Let's check it again. Twice. I will do it twice or thrice more. Well, in this time both of the phones were equal, and just do it again. Well, this time the K5 Note won, but I really don't have any problem with this fingerprint sensor. Sometimes K5 wins, sometimes Redmi Note 3 wins, but both of the phones have great fingerprint sensor, guys. No need to worry. Now coming to the camera. Well, first of all, I am very much pleased with the camera quality of the Lenovo Vive K5 Note. Though the Snapdragon camera sucks because it doesn't have more effects and more options. Only panorama and few effects are there. But do use another camera app that will be better. But the Redmi Note 3 has the traditional Me camera, I would say, and has a lot of features you can see, and also some effects as well. So I personally believe that the camera app is better than in Redmi Note 3, but the camera quality is definitely better on the K5 Note. There is some photo samples you can see. It's a selfie sample, it's a rear sample in the same environment. You can easily understand the K5 Note has a better camera than the Redmi Note 3 if we talk about the rear camera. Well, guys, the front, it is a 30 megapixel rear camera on both, and the 8 megapixel front on the K5 Note. It's way better than the Redmi Note 3, but the front camera is more or less same, but better is definitely on the K5 Note. But the 13 megapixel rear camera is definitely better, at least for me, in the K5 Note. So yes, in terms of the battery, well, both of the phones have non-removable battery. The Redmi Note 3 has 4000 mAh LiPo battery. This has a 3500 lithium-ion battery. Definitely you're gonna get more juice from this baby. And yes, I really think that for battery conscious people, the Redmi Note 3 is your choice. And now guys, more or less you can see a color production review right here. Same scenery, same image. I personally find the K5 Note to be a little bit better than this one, although the display is more crisper. In the Redmi Note 3, the display, the pixels are more crisp, but the overall color reproduction is way better, in my opinion, in the K5 Note. The display is definitely crisp, more crisp than the K5 Note in Redmi Note 3, but the reproduction is better, color reproduction is better in the K5 Note. So that's something you have to understand. In case of benchmarks, well guys, here all hail to Lord Redmi Note 3. I have no other words to use. 74,000 is the score that I got here. I don't have any Antutu right now in my K5 Note, but I have a screenshot to show you, and I've also done the benchmarking test. Check my channel for that. You get around 50,000 on Lenovo K5 Note and 74,000 in Redmi Note 3, guys. You know who is the winner. Who am I to tell you that? But yes, the gaming performance is definitely okay for both the phones. This is a powerhouse. The Redmi Note 3 is definitely a powerhouse, guys. You all know that. Well guys, for multimedia lovers, K5 Note should be your pick, but for gamers and more battery conscious people, definitely the phone, the Redmi Note 3 is your choice. And guys, for other videos, do check the cards. There are a lot of videos regarding the K5 Note. I hope you will enjoy this video. And guys, buying links of both the phones are in the description. Make sure you check that. Lot more videos are gonna come regarding the K5 Note. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like this video, guys. Dislike this video if you want. And again, do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Till then, bye. People have a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye now.